Welcome to Tabletop Topics. I'm your host, Jeff.
And of course, Jeff, back again for another smooth sailing episode.
Sailing?
Yep.
Smooth sailing.
Smooth.
Bro, that wind blowing.
Smooth.
We
Oh,
could-
man.
we
Yeah,
could open up.
I got to work like 45 minutes ago and I'm sitting there driving. And,
How was the drive?
Oh, it was nerve-wracking because literally nobody put on their emergency lights. So I feel like people are listening. People are listening to what I said, even if it's not a lot. Because I'm surprised. I was driving down Daniels and I didn't see no emergency lights on. But it wasn't raining super hard,
Right.
but it was raining to the point where everyone was literally going, I would say 45, 50 miles an hour. So that's why it took me so long to get home, because you already know I'm already 40 minutes from my
Right.
job. So that ended up being more than 2 hours. But
I bet you wish you had my windshield.
oh yeah, like literally like
Got that rain eggs, bro.
I need that rain.
What is it? It's like some hydrophobic mixture. Literally, the water just beads up. You
It
don't even
beads,
gotta
yeah.
swipe the windshield.
And that's the
wipers or
crazy
nothing.
thing. I got new window blades on
Window
my
blades, yeah.
on my car, but it's just smudges.
Do you think it's the window cleaner? Maybe.
I don't have
Like pour Rain X into.
well, that's what I'm saying. They make Rain X.
What if you pour turtle wax in that bitch?
Then you won't be able to see
Put
anything.
turtle wax in your
Oh, man.
windshield. Well, just change the blade with like cloth blades or something.
Oh my god!
You just buff
It'll
and
just
polish
smudge
your-
it.
Buff and polish your windshield. Well, like on a dry day though. Like if you know it's gonna rain, buff and
Yeah.
polish it in the morning, and then by the time it dries off, it'll
Okay, I see
yeah.
what you're saying. So then,
And then-
you'll get the little beads when it glides.
Please don't do that, y'all.
As soon
That's,
as
that's a stupid suggestion. Just let in the imagination.
oh man, that's a
Run
wild
wild.
imagination.
Nah, not wild enough.
Yeah,
It
but-
can get crazier.
No, but no, like I said, it was. I mean, the ride was smooth sailing, and like I said, I was surprised. Like it rained hard, but nobody put on their emergency lights. I don't know if it was the cop that was next to me, but
Well, it's illegal.
I know it's illegal.
Yeah, that's probably why. If there was a cop next to you,
You're
it's
always gonna
probably-
find that one stupid person that wants to do it, Jeff. They want to test their
Well,
limits.
are they stupid or are they just not observant? Because it's like when you're
Yeah,
driving and you
yeah.
see a cop right in front of you, and then the motherfucker that just flies right by you. Was he paying attention?
No,
You know what I'm
obviously wasn't
Oh,
paying
wow.
attention to that.
That's wild. So you told me on your way back you saw a miracle at the gas station.
Yeah. Oh well, actually for lunch. So I went to this. There's over the bridge. It's like before the beach, Fort Myers Beach. There literally is this cafe diner. Right, like 2 minutes from where I work.
Was that Mel's Diner or something?
No. It was Sun something diner. I couldn't tell you the name. I
Right.
wasn't paying attention. I was just hungry.
You being a responsible driver.
Yeah, exactly. So, no, me and Kayla, we went for lunch there. So, but when I was looking at the prices, it said $407 for cash, $417
For card.
I'm like, what the fuck?
That's
What's
different.
going on?
It's hitting different, ain't it?
I know it is hitting different. Am I not going to pay?
I got a question though.
Yeah.
Before random thought.
Okay.
Okay, you know how you said 407 cash, blah 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 card, right?
Yeah.
Didn't it used to be card or debit was a single
It was
price?
credit.
Right.
Yeah.
So credit they charged you more.
They charged
And
you more
then
because it
debit
wasn't
and cash were like the original price.
exactly only because
Okay.
it was your own money, not the bank.
So why are they doing card? Oh yeah, because you can overdraft now.
Well, not just that too. You gotta look at it this way because the cash goes into their pockets, not theirs.
I know, but you said card, right?
Yeah, card was $417, and
And that includes debit.
well, I wasn't paying attention.
Right.
to that.
Okay.
I was,
Okay.
yeah,
okay.
I was more.
That's what I was trying to figure out because I was
Yeah.
like, when they say card, does that mean like debit and credit, or does the whole cash include debit and then card would be?
Yeah, I wasn't looking at the details on that, but no, I saw that and I'm like, what the hell's going on? So of course, I texted you real quick and you were telling me something about oil barrels or
Yeah, price of oil is going down.
was
'cause-
it an executive order or no?
Well, I think maybe that the tax,
They took the tax off.
yeah
For
yeah
the next 3 months.
Yeah, the tax-free oil or whatever.
And you promise there's no inflation after that?
Well, we're still in it. What is it? It's at 9.1% now.
Yeah, I believe so.
That's nuts.
I believe so.
That
That's
is
crazy.
nuts.
That's
man.
crazy.
9.1%. But so it's just this article from Yahoo Finance. I'll just read you an excerpt.
Brief it.
So it's like the commentary from the IEA has gotten a lot of attention this morning, and rightly so. Anytime someone hears, well, it's going to get worse before it gets better, that's going to catch your attention. But I think we have to recognize that those comments are agnostic to the price of barrel of oil, right? That doesn't mean it's okay. Well, oil prices are going to go down because that could be good from an inflationary standpoint, even if it's bad for those that are actually pumping the oil. But okay, this person is literally speaking in this paragraph.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
So it's not like objective. I think the story right now is just exactly what you said. The equilibrium is, I said that weird.
Equilibrium. Yes.
Is resetting, and there's no reason why we should expect that equilibrium to be found anytime soon. And I think that's what perhaps the IEA is getting at when you consider what's going on. If China shuts down again, you see the news headlines coming out of Shanghai with the risk of possible shutdown again. So what happens if recession sinks demand in the U.S. and the Eurozone? That's very much going to remain a part of the story as well, which is interesting because you kind of wrap all these things around. The other headline we got this morning from OPEC, they did not change their forecast for demand growth this year. Okay, so they did say they expect further growth next year, but slowing growth. So we're talking about 2.7% or more. But they did. So this isn't really. It's just giving me a bunch of like
percentages.
Not percentages, like scenarios that are,
the what ifs.
Yeah,
this
it's a lot of
happens.
what ifs that are going against why the price of gas is going down.
Okay.
Right. Okay. That's weird.
So it wasn't.
Well, like I said, a bunch of things could play into it.
Okay.
Right. But I don't think there's one thing you can just point and be like, this is the reason.
Or you
why.
think they're actually listening? Because most of the news, all they have been talking about was they're just interviewing the regular people.
Right.
And, of course, everyone is saying that, I'm going to have to start riding my bike or getting an electric bike. I can't afford gas right now. Or if I do put gas, it's just to go get food at the grocery store. I mean, this is ridiculous. I can't even... and the prices of food is going up, but on top of that, gas is going up, and it's like, how is that a balance? How is that helping any of us? We're already
okay. So oil prices are falling. So I'm guessing through fears of recession, like countries are hoarding their oil. They're exporting less.
So
oil.
are you saying we have to use
So it's going to drive down the demand for oil. Not saying that we're using ours now, because remember, before all this went to shit, we were buying excess
oil.
We were importing excess oil from other countries,
Gotcha.
i.e. Russia, China, Saudi Arabia, all of that, and Venezuela, or one of the countries in South America, most likely Venezuela or something like that. And yeah, so the demand for oil is going to drop because no one's willing to export because you don't know if we're going to be fighting over oil. You don't know if we're going to be fighting over oil. And bro, why do you keep doing this?
I saw the line.
Why do you keep doing this,
I
man?
saw the line. I was just saying.
So, lower demand.
Yeah.
It eventually is going to translate into lower prices at the pump.
Okay.
I'm guessing the only reason why you didn't see that immediate, there's like a delay.
Decrease, yeah.
Right.
Well, I saw it immediately only because when I filled up on gas, what was it? I think Tuesday, because I fill up every Tuesday. My gas will last me a week from the 5 days that I work. When I was filling up Tuesday, when I filled it up, it wasn't $75, $76. It was now at 63 like it was before. So it jumping from 49 to 435 actually made me spend less. And of course, like I said, if it keeps dropping, I'll be putting $50 in my car again. So If I see 389 or something like that, I'll be happy.
So then now what happens now when demand goes up for
Then it
gas
starts.
at the pump,
Then it starts
but
pumping up.
we aren't importing?
Yeah, that's the thing too. And the crazy thing was, people are literally, if they see the gas prices drop, they have drums.
They're lining up.
They're lining up. They're
Yeah.
filling up their car. They're filling up their car to the T, and then after that they'll fill up their gas tanks. Their 30, 40 gallon gas tanks, just because they know that it's eventually going to go up, so they at least want to get as much as they can for that specific price before it actually goes up.
Before it shoots up.
Yep, because
That's actually kind of scary if you think about it.
yeah, it
So
is.
if demand for importing oil is down, prices go down. Now demand for gas at the pump's going to go up, but we're no longer importing.
But don't we have 100 years?
Yeah,
of
we have
reserve?
reserves, but you don't use your own supply. If right, if there's
Yeah, yeah.
limited resources, right? Why are you going to use your supply when you can capitalize off of it? Buy other people's oil cheaper.
But if it's 100 years, you don't think we're gonna be?
Yeah, we can use 100 years if used responsibly. 100 years
Yeah.
if used responsibly.
I got you. I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that's just for us. Like, imagine if the demand goes up and we have to export. Yeah, we're going to be filthy fucking rich. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But that's just going to... Overall, in the scenario in which that would happen in, it's not good for the rest of the population.
Okay, I got you.
You know, even if we do have, like, most of the oil reserves, that we can sell and make money off, that's not a good thing because it's going to be expensive.
And then I know that something that's in front of the New York Times that I sent you today about a telescope. Would you like
the
to?
James, bro.
Would you like to enlighten me in your
Bro,
science?
I didn't even sleep. Well, okay, I did sleep, but okay. Let me say
I've
this.
witnessed
It was
the birth of a star on the
okay.
belt
Here's
of
the
Orion.
thing, right? It was. I'm excited, but I can understand why the general public would find it a little underwhelming, because they essentially just retook the images the Hubble took, but in
Okay.
higher detail and higher quality, and they see.
That's why I asked you, what were they expecting to see? The hand of God?
Hey, you don't know.
The birth of a star?
You don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because my high.
Like, well, we have images of stars being
I
born
know, but it's
and
like,
stuff like that. But
I allowed you to see my hand.
that'd be nuts. That'd be nuts. That little primitive
Oh, man.
telescope
What is
saw
this?
the hand of God.
Poking it with his giant finger.
And how do we know that? See, that's a lot of questions.
Yep.
But it's like whatchamacallit, a lot of the NASA scientists said when they were really doing the analysis, like, just from those images alone, that's like 50 to 100 years worth of research right there. And the patch of the sky, the image that they took, that's like holding a grain of sand out in front of you against the night sky. That is the portion of the sky they took an image of. The size of a grain of sand.
That was that big?
Yes.
Wow.
A grain of sand. That's the image you're looking at.
I feel like the universe is the boot and I'm the ant.
Bruh.
So, how far back can this telescope?
Well, the images that they saw, those galaxies were ranging from 3.5 billion to 6 billion years.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Damn.
Yeah. And like when you look at the image and you see that a gravitational lensing, that little warp bubble that's stretching the galaxies around the edge.
Yeah.
Those are essentially, there's a galaxy cluster in the middle of that.
Okay.
And the effects of gravity are so strong, it's bending the light.
Which is why they
it.
did the infrared.
Right. Well, this is an infrared, and then they just did like color correcting or color matching for different wavelengths of infrared.
So
like,
you can see how it officially looks like.
like, yeah. So they
That's
brought it
crazy.
into like visible light spectrum. So what you can see back here, which is pretty cool. So like this is the galaxy cluster that's causing this gravitational lensing.
So you can see it too.
Right.
That
right
warp
here.
bubble.
So these are the main focus clusters of galaxies. So
Okay.
these are closer, and essentially, since it's an infrared, the galaxies that appear more red are further back. Right.
Okay,
So the reason
okay.
why you're seeing these galaxies like warp and bend is because they exist behind this cluster
whatever that
of
cluster
galaxies,
or warp is,
and it's
yeah.
just bending the light around it.
Holy cow.
So you can see galaxies directly behind it. It's the same thing with a black hole,
okay.
right? A black hole bends light. It's so strong. It bends light in all directions.
Mm-hmm.
So if I stand, so if this cup is the black hole
Mm-hmm.
and you're standing behind it and I'm standing in front of it, I will still see your reflection
Oh,
because
okay,
it's bending
okay.
the
That
light
makes sense.
around the black hole, and I'm seeing it'll be stretched and warped,
Mhm.
but I can still see
You
it.
can still see it. Okay,
Right.
that makes sense.
So a lot of these red-shifted galaxies are older galaxies, and that's when you're getting into the like 10 to 13 billion year old galaxies. Wow. Yeah. So the redder they are, the farther back
In time.
in time they
That's
exist.
just insane how it does that.
Oh heck yeah.
That really is.
Heck yeah. It's really cool, and it's like a lot more crisp. You can see a lot more detail in it.
And what is their goal?
Just
Right now and then maybe 5 years from
just
now.
observe structures, understand how they work, find new, galactic objects. Like find out the chemical composition of these nebula, these gas and dust clouds. See if there's oxygen, if there's heavier elements.
Okay.
Because you got to understand, we're made of star stuff. Like, what is the name of this? It was like the something nebula.
Oh, I thought you were about to say the something again.
Bruh, that's my go-to, bro. I don't know. It's something.
The something.
The Carina Nebula. So they consider it like a star or galactic kindergarten, and that's where gas and dust combine to form stars.
This is what you were talking to me about the other day, right?
Right.
Where this is where like planets,
stars and planets
are born.
Right.
That's insane.
Because there's just there's literal dust.
It's like a daycare.
It's literally hot gas and dust.
Just creating.
The gas will, fuse together, create stars. The dust will fuse together, create a larger rocks and asteroids and stuff like that. And those asteroids will create, meteoroids and
Meteorites,
small planetoids and dwarf planets and bigger planets and moons and stuff like that. And all of that is happening in these huge cosmic, and this thing stretches like 16 light years, like 32 light years across.
Damn.
Because
So
you gotta think about
it's not small.
no, not at all. Because remember, these are stars.
So the telescope is just capturing that small image,
this
but it's
wide view.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Right. So this thing, this star to this star isn't a walk in the park.
No, it's like,
That's light years.
but they look close.
But they look close.
But they're in that gas cloud.
But they're all in this gas cloud. Right. So this gas cloud
crazy.
stretches from top to bottom like 16 light years. From left to right, I couldn't tell you. But yeah, man. And I guess the reason why they thought it was underwhelming is because these are just rehashed images that the Hubble Space Telescope.
I got you, but again, that's why I was saying, like, what were they? What did they want to see? What were they hoping
I don't know.
to accomplish,
I
or
don't know.
what was the goal? That's
Because
why
you need a focal point to
Exactly.
observe. Like,
There's always
I
that-
can't just I could point it at a random spot in
Yeah.
the sky, but like, what exactly am I looking for?
Yeah.
So to make it easier to start your research, look at things that we've already looked for, but in greater detail.
Yeah, that's
Let's
true.
see things that we might
Because
have
it's just
missed.
a blur with galaxies. Now
Right.
look at the detail in that.
It's
It's like
a lot
watching a
more
4K
detail.
picture. So
A lot more
that's
detail.
different. And then what is their plan 5 years from now, if they even reveal
Start
that yet?
looking at planets. Start observing. Because remember,
To see
with
if they're
this-
livable or
like,
just
yeah, look
Okay.
look at the terrain, look at the makeup of the atmosphere. If there's water, you can sense plant life. Because remember, this telescope is so powerful, you can see a bee from the moon.
Damn.
Like if it was on the moon, you could see a bee on the planet. That's That's dumb.
That's insane.
Like imagine standing on the moon and you could see a bee
From
the moon on here on Earth.
on Earth.
You could see a bee from the moon. That's how powerful this telescope is. So like if it's showing us 13 billion years into the past, imagine what it could show us to a galaxy that's right next to us in Andromeda, to star systems, to solar systems that are in our galaxy. We can literally see the planet in HD.
Wow.
That's why
So
it's
if there's
nuts.
if say there's like living creatures on there,
You can see continents and water and
Water.
planets and the surface, maybe clouds or stuff like that.
and
Like
then that's when they can send things to
that's
analyze the surface.
Well, I don't know about sending things because we don't have any propulsion systems that can really get us that far.
Not us, like machines.
Well, even machines.
Oh, okay.
Like,
okay.
because we still need a propulsion system.
Gotcha.
Like, we could send a machine, but it's still going to take that machine 60,000 years to get there.
Yeah, unless we
You see
learn
what
how
I'm
to
saying?
bend space time.
Oh, it doesn't have to.
You heard I said that too.
Right.
Yeah.
Which would be awesome if we could get to that, but,
Yeah.
you know. there has
One
to
step
be.
at a time. There has to be a catalyst to everything
Right.
in order for us
Like,
to
come on,
reach
think of humans
the
now.
end goal. Yeah.
What do you think we'd do if we had the power to bend space-time?
Everything.
Destroy ourselves.
Destroy us all.
Destroy
I like how you said that so casual.
Destroy ourselves.
Yeah,
that's
true.
exactly the
That's
first
true.
thing we wouldn't know what to do with
Or
it. What the
as
heck?
Doc Ock said in Spider-Man 2, the power of the sun, the power of the sun in the palm of my
in the
hand.
palm of your hands.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy, but it's exciting. I can't wait for more pictures to come out and then like really listen to the analysis because me, I'm just a pleb in the grand scheme of
things.
you know, the experts really looking into this.
Mhm.
You know, but
They're only giving us surface level information.
right,
Is
they're,
what you're trying to say.
you can go on YouTube and find in depth, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, they're the ones really doing the work.
I
You know,
gotcha.
so props to them, man. That's fire.
Yeah, that's what's up. Like I said, that's interesting. That's why
That's
I
really
love
fire.
it when you discover something different or sciencey as I put it. Like you share it with me, and then
This
I learn
is
something.
crazy.
I add it to my encyclopedia of knowledge. But yeah, this is insane. The images are very beautiful.
Mhm.
And,
They're
and like you said, they work. How long did they work on this?
20 years.
20
Took
years.
20 years to get off the ground.
Bruh.
Because I feel like they just kept finding better tech.
Every time that they were
They
trying,
were like,
so they
all right, this is the time frame. Oh, shit, something new just came out.
so we have to
a new spectrograph just came out or some shit like
Mhm.
that. You know what I'm saying?
So they're like, let's hurry up and send this before something new
Before
comes out.
something better comes
Before something new comes
But then
out
again, space tech is leading tech.
Yeah.
They're the
yeah.
ones who push
The bleeding edge,
Yeah,
yeah.
the boundaries of what is capable
Mhm.
in what we use on this planet. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, the carbon nanotubes. Like, you know how you keep hearing about this graphene and carbon nanotubes, how it's like this new thing. They're being incorporated in the Artemis moon mission spacesuits.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It's supposed to get moon dust outside of the suit. Because remember, there is no wind, there's no erosion in space.
In space, exactly.
So the dust is so fine, it's sharp and fine.
So it's cutting through the
it's
suit.
cutting through anything. It'll scratch glass. It'll get in the suit. Like, it'll get past filters.
Especially since there's air in the suit.
Right.
So it's like, okay.
There was like
So
this
that's
one
gonna fuck 'em up.
this video I was watching when it was like a biography on, like, you know, the Apollo missions and stuff, and near the end of that space mission with the later Apollo rockets,
Yeah.
there was one where they were witnessing the sun rise on the moon, and they saw this giant, like, what do I like, this gaseous haze. They saw this huge haze rising from the horizon of the moon.
Yeah.
And they're thinking, oh, maybe that's water vapor and da da da. No. The dust was so fine, when the solar rays hit it, it flung dust up. Light particles flung the dust up
And it was
in
just
the
cut.
air. And it's just sharp dust. It's sharp dust. And of course, you know, eventually later on, it would affect their health.
Do you
and
know
stuff
what
like that.
the spacesuits are made out of? Are they supposed to be tough, but it's so
They incorporate so much, like,
but it's
technology in the fabric.
But
It's
it's so
insane.
fine
It's
that-
so fine, yeah.
yeah.
So it creates negative pressure around or inside the suit. So every time you move your joints, it shoots the dust out.
Mhm.
It pushes the dust out, and the dust isn't just floating everywhere. Because one issue that
Shit.
they had was even though they had the suits, when they were trying to do observations,
Mhm.
dust kept getting blocking the view of inside the helmet. So they kept trying to
Because
blow.
it floats in
It floats in
space.
space, so they're just blowing the dust out the way, and it was doing nothing for them. Yeah, dude,
Because
it's
it just
crazy.
scatters right in front
It's
of you.
crazy, man. That's the thing about space. Like it looks all nice and like,
Oh, it's the
man,
most dangerous place ever.
it's there to kill you.
People think you're afraid of the ocean.
No.
Space is.
Space was made to kill you.
Yeah.
It was made for non-living things. That's why
Jesus.
we're looking for living things.
To
because
see, yeah.
it's hard. It's hard for living things to just
to
pop
live.
up.
And if living things can live in space, then
There are, yeah,
that's a possibility.
Yeah. that's
Billion
crazy.
years from now.
That's crazy, but that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun to look forward to. All that shit, bruh. But the other thing that I saw popping up in the news, and the thing, and you know what's just so sad about it too. It's like because every time this story comes out again, it gets progressively worse. Like these people become more and more like bigger, like
Bigger.
bigger pieces of shit.
Yeah, like I sent you another image
That's crazy,
on today's
man.
newspapers.
And the sad thing, it's about the Uvalde massacre
Well, yeah, but I mean,
and the police response.
shit like that pisses me off.
Yeah, and it's like you really can't move on.
You can't because they keep coming out with more bullshit.
Because it's more and more bullshit, or it's just like you see the shooter in the school,
Mm-hmm.
and he's walking around, and like not even 10 seconds later, you see like I guess the SWAT team or whatever
Mm-hmm.
enter the school, and they're going down the hallway to one of the classrooms where the shooting's happening, and then they hear the gunshots and then run back, and then just stand in that intersection in the hallway,
and then
for
make up
almost
every
an hour.
fucking excuse in the world why
you
they
saw
couldn't-
one of them on the phone scrolling through their phone. Meanwhile, gunshots are going off, and then you see another one pumping hand sanitizer, bro. That's crazy.
And that's why they put coward in front of the
That's
newspaper.
crazy to me.
See, this
bro.
is my issue because, and this is not towards all police officers, because I know some police officers that would give up their lives in a heartbeat to save anybody in the world, but it's just insane to me how we choose the job that we choose for a reason.
Right.
Every police officer knows they chose a job knowing that they might die on the job.
Right.
So I don't care if and it might be different
That's
because
the thing. When their life isn't in danger, it's guns blazing.
it's yeah,
But when their life is in danger, it's like
but that's insane.
every
to
man
me.
for themselves.
But
And
that's what I'm
crazy.
saying.
Like when you don't.
And these are kids.
Yeah. It's like when you don't have the higher ground, it's like, yeah, now my life is like, that's crazy.
But that's insane to me. And it wasn't even just, it's not like it was a one-man gun. It's not like this was Die Hard where he went in trying to kill
like Demolition Man or some shit.
Exactly.
Like that.
Yeah. Sylvester Stallone and
Right.
Demolition Man going in by himself trying to kill everybody. You had a whole group of people.
That's crazy.
And you stood there
And
and let those kids die.
you heard them gunshots, and your response is, let's pump some hand sanitizer.
Oh, that fucking pissed me
Let me
off.
scroll on my phone, bro.
That fucking pissed me off. But
And
like
you know it's crazy because you think it doesn't get worse,
and it's getting worse.
and then it just gets worse.
Didn't they put the police chief on administrative leave?
I don't know
or
if he's
something
on
like
leave
that?
or if he stepped down. I don't know, bro.
Stepped down, fired. I don't know what
That's
it was.
crazy. Nothing they do will.
And then another thing that pissed me off is the parents that ran past the officers that were outside of the school
Right.
are sitting there breaking the window to save the kids, and they're sitting there trying to arrest the parents
Yeah.
for trying to
Some
save
of them
the
are
kids.
still getting like, they're still hounding them.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
some of them. I believe one of the ladies, I didn't really go into. It was I saw it. It was on GMA or some shit like that.
Yeah.
One of the ladies, like, she was one of the people who ran into the school, and they've been like, they're trying to trump up some charges against her
For running into the school?
It's so,
For putting who in danger?
It's not even damage control at this point.
It's
It's just
not.
like,
It's not.
bruh,
Now you're just picking up the crumbs and pieces
bruh.
of that. But again, like I was saying, it's like, um, and again, I'm not talking about every police officer. They're here to serve and protect. I understand that.
Do just do the fucking job
Just do the
description.
fucking job that you signed up for. Don't. What are you
Just do the
doing?
job description. It's like,
It's for me. Because, like I said, I'm not a police officer, so I don't know how their code works or whatever
right.
like that. But it's cut and dry. If kids are getting shot, I'm going in.
I'm going
I'm going in. I
in.
don't care what the chief says. You can fire me after. You can arrest me. You can charge me whatever you want. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to save as many kids as I can. Don't just stand there and say, "Well, the chief said we can't go in,"
We
or "We
can't
heard
go.
gunshots, so we're just gonna
Bro,
stand
they
there."
ran away. It wasn't no chief said we can't. They ran the fuck away,
That's
bro.
fucking
They heard pop,
insane.
pop, pop, and ran away. It's what, 5 or 6 of y'all.
Then what was the point of the
That's
bulletproof
crazy.
vests,
What's
the
the
machine
point of
guns,
all
the
that?
shotguns,
Wasted taxpayer
the
money.
what the what do you call the bullet shields? You had
All
two of
that,
them.
the ballistic shields.
The ballistic shields
So
you had.
trash, bro.
Oh my god.
So we want to look cool. We want to.
Oh, they didn't know the cameras were rolling. Oh, and then we couldn't open the door,
We
but the
couldn't
door
open
there
the
was
door.
no force.
They didn't even attempt to open the door. What do you mean we couldn't? We saw you run back. You didn't even touch the door handle, bro. What the fuck, bro? Was worried about getting corona than saving some fucking kids pumping hand sanitizer, bro. That's crazy.
Trash.
That's crazy, bro.
That's trash, man.
That's dookie,
Bro, what kind
man.
of world? What kind of world do we live in, man?
Mm. I don't know, man.
If
It's
you
the shit you see every day.
this real life.
Yeah, everyone wants the virtue signal, but when it comes time to put the rubber to the road, nope,
No, that's it.
nope. Everyone wants to beat their
But-
chest for something,
But that's the
when-
thing.
yeah.
That goes to show you, if they were ever in a situation similar to that ever again, you would not even rely on them. You just say, I'll try to figure it
In
out.
what scenario are you like?
I would say I try to survive myself because
Right.
it doesn't make any sense. If you're like that with kids, you're definitely gonna be fucking like that with adults.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? So that's fucking crazy, man. I can't believe
Mm-mm-mm.
that happened.
That's crazy.
And I
That's front
guarantee you,
page, too.
yep. And
what
it is.
what,
It
what
is.
newspaper was that?
Hold on. Let me look at that real quick. I sent it to you.
You did send it to me.
I did, but I kind of chopped off the top. I think it was the News Post, the New York Post.
New York Post.
It was the New York Post
That's crazy.
where it says, what does it say? It says the Uvlad cops milled about as kids die. Oh, mild about as kids die.
No, you had it right the first
Oh,
time.
milled about as
Yeah.
kids die. One even used hand sanitizer.
That's crazy.
Fucking trash.
Bro, that's crazy. Yo, that people garbage, bro. That's crazy. And and essentially, like, I feel bad for the families because it's like, in your mind, you're trying to find some peace where it's like, okay, the police made a mistake, they couldn't save,
But you can't.
but you can't because
you know why?
more footage just keeps coming out.
And that's the thing too. Back in the day, well, not even back in the day. I would say the mid tens.
Mhm.
You couldn't even get any of these videos out or anything like that because they'd hold them back.
Well, yeah,
or
they have to be transparent.
they have to. Yeah, now everything is live or transparent. Like you came even with the body cams. You shutting off your body cams gets you in trouble. So whatever you do, somebody else's body cam either has to be on, or both of you guys get fired for not even having your body
Yeah.
cam. Or they sometimes forget that they
They'll
put
do
the car.
auto body cam or something.
Not not just the auto body cam, but they forget that they'll pull up in front of the suspect, shut off their body cam, but their car still has a camera.
Right. Well, here's the thing too. There's a delay.
Mm.
So there's a delay when they turn it on, and then there's a delay when they turn it off.
Yeah.
So like when they turn it off, it doesn't turn off immediately. Like it'll look like it's off, but it's still recording a little bit. That's crazy.
That's insane. Too,
That's crazy. We don't need audio for this.
No, we don't. But that's just insane.
That's
man.
crazy. Yeah, see, there's a truck crash.
And then he runs.
And then he fires 3 shots at 2 men. Then the teacher called 911.
But he still made it into the school.
Of course, and they had him in their sights. They could have just domed him right there.
But they're trying to.
I'd have sprayed that hole. But then they were asking the teacher's permission. Is it okay if we shoot? I'm like, bro. I'm like, you're the police.
What?
Like, why are you asking the teacher for permission? That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's crazy. There he goes. Gunman enters the school. Now he's in the school. He turns down this hallway.
And they're moving the camera,
And
too.
the cameras move, too. These are tracking cameras, bro. That's trip. That boy's smart. You better run.
Oh, he knows what it is.
Yeah. Fires AR-15 for 2.5 minutes.
Damn. And
100 rounds. That's crazy.
And he just walked in the front door.
Okay, here you go. Police enter the school minutes after the gunman.
Bro, are you seriously peeping around the corner?
Bro, peep around the corner while he's still in the classroom, bro.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. And they just stand there. That's crazy, bro. Look at all this body armor bro got on. Look at all these guns they got on, bro. That's crazy. Wow.
Is that a small town?
I believe so.
That's probably why.
It's a small town.
That's probably why. You know how they have those small sheriff towns where nothing crazy ever happens?
Yeah, but those are usually the places that get like hella beefed up security and funding and stuff.
I know, but
because it doesn't cost as much. See, and then they hear shots and then they run. After the shots were fired back, and then they run, and then they stay there for over an hour. Yep, more heavily armed officers come. Now they ballistic thing. Now they're behind here while he's just massacring these kids.
still,
That's crazy to me. This guy's on his phone. They're just standing. That's trip, bro.
that is insane.
They're literally like
Just standing there.
military, bro. They are armed to the teeth. That's crazy.
Oh my
That's
god, this is
crazy.
crazy, man. I don't know how. I don't know. I
That's
don't get it.
crazy. And bro said, let me get some sanitizer real quick. You know, because COVID out here. That's crazy.
Wow. Kids are fucking getting massacred.
77 minutes later, officer breached the classroom and killed the gunman. That's nuts. That's nuts. All right. That's nuts. That's unnecessary. That's uncalled for. That's a shame.
I don't get it.
That's a shame. And where's the justice? Who's responsible now? You know what I'm saying? Who's responsible now? You can't try the whole department
No, they're gonna blame it on
for
training.
negligence or whatever. Like, what are you gonna do for that?
Is that why the chief stepped down, or was on administrative leave, or
I'm
whatever
guessing.
it is?
That'd have been the first thing that I'd done the same thing too. Why do I need to be chief?
You don't need to be,
You don't need to be
especially if you came and fucking train your
Yeah.
goddamn officers to come in. Kids are
That's
getting
crazy.
shot. You're just gonna fucking stand there. He shoots, and then you run away. What? But that's why I asked you: is it like a small town? Because small towns usually are the ones that never get situations like that.
Well, usually, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So I don't think they
Wasn't Sandy Hook a small town? That was a small town too.
I don't think they knew how to act in that situation though.
Well, they did training. Literally a week before that happened, they had an active shooter drill.
Oh Jesus Christ.
That's crazy. That's why I keep telling you, Jeff. Every single time more information on the story comes out,
It just gets worse.
It just
gets worse and
just
worse.
more bullshit.
Yeah.
It's just more bullshit.
Damn.
That is nuts, man. That's nuts.
Damn. My condolences to those parents
Yeah,
and
for
their
sure.
kids, man.
Absolutely.
That's
Because
not
they
right.
just got to keep. It's just reignites that anger.
Yeah, it does.
It's like once you finally put that to rest, you're like, they failed. They did what they could, but they failed.
They failed at what they were
As
supposed
they're
to do.
supposed to do. All right. Now my kids can rest in peace and all that, we can,
But
da da
boom, they
da.
pop out
Nope.
with a new video.
More videos.
Yeah.
More videos of them dicking off. That's crazy.
And this was 2 months ago, right?
Has it been 2 months already?
I think so.
It has. It has, yeah, because this happened around May, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn, man, that's crazy, man.
That's crazy.
Well, in the future, if shit like that ever does pop off in their town again, I hope they're prepared next time, and not waste so much time, because you know how many lives you're losing every minute that you just stand there.
It's just, I don't know. It just has to go to retraining. It's a psychological.
Yeah, it is.
Because it's like once
I agree.
once the hammer isn't in your hand, like
What do you do?
how do you? Yeah, what do you do? What do you respond?
Mm-hmm.
Like most of the time when you see a lot of these, like big police presence, like SWAT police presence, is usually when it's like
Serious?
when it's serious or when it's someone that's defenseless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like defenseless, or when they're not in danger.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? When there's real danger, they don't respond.
That's true.
You see
But
what
when
I'm
there's
saying?
no danger,
When there's no danger,
they're macho
it's
men.
more like an escalation to like, okay, now we're in a dangerous scenario. Now I'm gonna fucking light
Now
you
we're
up.
gonna mow you down.
Yeah, now we're gonna light you up. But it's like, okay, maybe if you did it when it was called for, there'd be an understanding. Oh, they're just,
Yeah.
like that's how they're trained to just respond.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but if that's how they're trained, why aren't they responding like that in that scenario?
Yeah, that's true. Probably because in their minds that scenario probably would have never.
They don't
happened.
want to die. That's what it is.
Yeah,
They
I
don't
know.
wanna die.
I know. When it comes down to it, so it's
They
like,
don't
why
wanna
you
die.
even cops?
But they had a less chance of dying than those kids.
Why you even cops though?
Yeah,
That's the thing.
that's trippy.
Ay, Dios mío.
That's trippy. So,
Off that
yeah,
grim
that
subject.
Depressing.
Yeah, I thought I'd just send that to you because it was in front of the newspaper when I was about to go home.
Yeah,
So I'm like, are you serious?
Yeah.
That fucker's doing hand sanitizer as these kids are being
that's crazy.
gunned down. I'm like, what the
That's
fuck is
crazy.
wrong with you? Like I said, don't become a cop if you're not ready to risk your own life.
That's crazy.
But like I said, I'm not talking about all cops because I guarantee
Yeah, you hear it all the time.
all of them will lay down their lives
yeah,
to
you hear it
protect
all
who
the
they have
time.
to
It was
protect.
like, what was it in Orlando? And the lady, the drunk driver that was driving towards the highway marathon.
Mm-hmm.
They had closed off the bridge, and this lady literally just swerves out, going the wrong way.
Yeah.
Not only wrong way, but it was blocked off.
Yeah.
And she was going like 70 miles an hour.
Really?
She was about to mow these people down over the bridge because you couldn't see them over the bridge. So the lady, she literally does a U-turn
Mm-hmm.
and just drives towards the
And
lady
slams into
and
it.
just eats that shit.
Fuck.
Eats it.
But that's what I'm saying. To
Yeah.
lay down your life to protect
Yeah,
others,
that's different.
that's different.
That's different. Everyone wants to.
Everyone wants to be a hero, but when reality hits and they realize what the scenario that's in their head is not what real life is, then they're like, fuck, I ain't doing this.
Yeah,
And then get the fuck out of this profession because you're in the wrong
Yeah.
job. You're in the wrong job.
that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
But what were you about to ask me, man?
No, I was gonna
Get
be
off,
like,
get off this this grim subject.
we went to Immokalee yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
After a long ass, bro, it's different. It felt empty.
It's dead.
There was not a soul.
It was dead.
There
I just
was
wanted to get
not
out.
a soul on the streets, bro. What was that? That was a Tuesday morning.
It was Tuesday morning.
Oh, then again, everyone's working.
But
Everyone's working.
It's,
But it's the summer, and
it's different.
you still
though,
saw
man.
no one out there. It was just dead.
I can see why Mummy left. I would not want to live and or stay there. The only thing I would do is go through there to get to Miami.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Then again, you could just take 80. You could take
Or Farm Workers Road.
right.
Yeah, there's different ways because I can go through LaBelle,
Mhm.
take that shortcut, go because
Mhm.
I know there's a place where you can avoid tolls, so you can take 80
Yeah,
all
take
the way
80
down.
back
That's
here,
what I did the last time when
and then just go up.
because when we went to that museum of science in Miami,
Frost.
the Frost Museum of Science in Miami, we took 80 to get back because I put in the GPS no tolls. It was a longer way, but it was a quiet ride because it was,
nice and scenic.
yeah, we went through a couple towns. We went through Palm Beach too.
We did.
Yeah, and then we cut through the back and then went, and then there it was. But no, yeah, but yeah, it was it just felt different, man. Like it always felt different every time I go back in.
Felt like a ghost town.
Yeah,
though.
even when I went to pick you guys up in school, like when you were middle and Julie was in elementary, even when I went to go pick you guys up, it was weird.
It was lively.
Well, it was lively because some people were still here,
Right.
But because
that you recognize.
I recognized. On top of that, most of them were going to Edison College before it became FSW.
Right, that's facts.
So they would all come from Immokalee, drive all the way to Naples to go to school, or drive all the way to Fort Myers to go to school. So it was lively. But other than that, man, like,
that shit was wild.
it was wild. It was weird.
That shit was weird.
Even going into Winn-Dixie, I'm like,
and it was a new Winn-Dixie too. Well, new to me because I didn't know they remodeled it.
I didn't know they remodeled
at
it
the time, but it was pretty new, and we saw. Well, Mom saw a lot of people that she recognized.
Yeah, I didn't know any of them.
Yeah, and they lived in Lehigh prior, and I guess they decided to go back. But hey, man, whatever floats your boat. It's quiet out there.
It is, but I can't live there.
It's really quiet out there. You don't see nothing.
It's not even just quiet. It's just dead.
It's dead.
It feels soulless.
It feels haunted.
Like when we went to go see our aunt.
Our great
aunt.
Our great aunt, no relation.
Yeah. Our great aunt, no relation. She's like 89 years old. She used to
our grand aunt. There we go.
Grand
Not great aunt. Our grand aunt.
She used to take care of us when we were kids.
Practically raised us.
Yeah, basically.
She been old my whole life.
Bruh, she been old since I was 2.
Bruh, she been old my whole life, bro.
But she's awesome. She doesn't really have any family out there, so we kind of went to go see her, just keep her company.
Yeah, check up on her, see how she's doing.
Yeah, see how she's doing. Trying to get her to move to LA.
So yeah, man, she need to.
Yeah.
She needs to, bro. Ain't nothing out there for her.
Yeah, so.
Ain't nothing out there for her. And we could help her anytime. Because, like, she's out there by herself. Her family moved.
Here.
Out of town.
Or,
yeah,
somewhere.
They moved everywhere but, you know.
And left her.
Yeah, and left her in Immokalee in this weird-ass retirement place, bro.
That smells like smoke.
You see signs everywhere, bro. That shit was that's
stop smoking, no smoking. They even wrote in Creole.
80 million signs everywhere. Stop smoking. We have cameras. We see you smoking. Stop smoking.
And they still smoke.
Bro. The elevator smelled like smoke. The lounge room smelled like smoke. Everything was just smoke.
But no, like I was saying, when we went to go see her, it's just watching this guy walk down the road. It was like, damn,
he's a zombie,
bruh. In a line of zombies. And then, but no, when we were, even her telling us where she lived before, they would rob her.
They robbed her here too.
And then she said that her family got her dentures.
And they stole her
dentures. What? Who
They're
does
expensive
that?
though.
Yeah.
Dentures.
I think she said they were like 2,000.
Yeah, dentures are not cheap, bro.
Yeah, but why? Because you know they're not gonna say anything.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Fucking insane.
That's why I don't like sending like grandparents and older folks.
That's why I said too. We would never do that to mommy.
Never. What the hell? Never.
But it's like, why?
They be abusing these old folk, man.
Like doing whatever they want.
They just be abusing.
But
these
I
old
think
folk.
what was amazing is we were able to make her laugh, and another thing too that had her jaw dropping. So
we caught her up.
Yeah,
with the future.
Yeah. So another thing that had her jaw dropping. She's like, yeah, because she's like, I can't pay my electricity, and we're like, Matan, you know you can do everything on your phone now, right?
Everything on your
her jaw kept dropping, and then you showed her how to use the Roku on her TV.
Yeah, showed her how to use the Roku, how to do YouTube.
Yeah.
I was like, this is how you pay your bills.
And then she ain't seen you in a long time, so when she was looking up, she's like, damn, Jeff, what happened to you? You got tall. You got tall, and then she was saying to me, you got buff.
Yeah. Tree trunk legs.
Oh
shit,
man.
What the hell?
But no, it was different. It was exciting. She was happy to see us because mommy surprised her.
Yeah.
She didn't even know we were coming. As soon as we told her we were
because we told her we were gonna visit, but we didn't really give her a date.
No.
But like she wasn't doing anything.
She wasn't.
She was literally just gonna be in the house by herself.
She was drinking bean soup.
Bean soup.
That was it.
just drinking her bean soup. So we took her out, did some shopping with
Yeah,
her, got
yeah,
her some groceries.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Helped her pay her light bill.
Her light bill, yeah.
You know what I'm
Just
saying?
kind of took her
Yeah,
around.
took her around, like helped her sort through her mail because she was
Hmm.
getting a lot of mail.
Yeah, and then certain things that were telemarketers or
Right.
scams that
Scams.
we told her throw it away or shred it
Yeah,
away,
shred
and we're
it.
like, everything that you can do is through your phone.
Yeah,
And if she
man.
was near us, like I said, we could have just updated
We
her
could have
because
helped her.
mommy knows how
Yeah.
to do everything on the phone now.
Yeah, we got her using.
Yeah, because she feels like she still needs to go places in order to pay electricity,
Right, to do
or,
things.
her
Right.
cell phone,
Right.
or the bank to grab money when she can
But
just.
there's no amenities out there.
There's
There's
none.
none, and they don't provide transportation.
They don't, and that's the problem.
Because at the old place that she lived in,
They had a bus.
They had a bus that would come take them to the doctors. It would take them shopping
yeah.
everywhere.
But
Anything
they
that
were
needed
stealing
to
from
do.
her too.
But they were also stealing from her when she was leaving.
Fuck.
So I was like, if she could at least come here, they have better transportation, better elder living out
Mhm.
here.
Yep. And then on top of that, all three of us are here.
We're all here.
So if she ever needed to
Yeah.
get food or go somewhere,
Yeah,
she's close.
Bro, I visit her every day,
Bro, heartbeat, man. It's
I
just
visit
she was
her every
awesome.
day.
She took care, like I said, she took care of us
Yeah.
when we were younger. She would watch us when
You
mommy.
just don't want to see her in that.
I don't.
predicament.
I don't. And like you said, we are going to help her, and we'll get
for
there.
For
It's,
sure, for sure.
it's just I can't see you saw my face.
Yeah,
You saw my, you're
it
like
was
Jeff.
sad.
You're like Jeff. Don't let this overtake you.
Yeah,
This and that.
don't let it get to you, man.
Don't let it get to you. We'll get her out. And I
Yeah.
said, I know.
Whoa, bro.
I know. And it's just crazy because when we were leaving, like getting into the elevator, she didn't even want to close the door. When she saw us leaving, she did not even want to close the door.
Yeah, that was yeah.
Bro, that hurt me.
That hurt me.
That hurt me. Like she did not.
That,
want to
I was
close
like,
the door.
ugh.
Because nobody visits her.
Yeah.
They only visit her when they only visit her when she needs to go places, not to visit her to see her.
Right.
So I mean, it's damn. That's crazy, man.
That's tough.
But it was a good visit. I think she was happy that we were, and she said, "Oh yeah, just call me next time you come."
Yeah.
So we're like, "Yeah, definitely." And she wanted to see our sister, so that we'll definitely bring
Julie was
Julie
bummed.
next time. Yeah,
She
Julie.
was bummed.
She was pissed. She wasn't bummed. She was
mad.
pissed. She's like, "You forgot me."
She was
You knew
mad
I
because
wanted
I
to go
told her.
see
I was
her.
like, "Yeah, we're going to see Matan."
Yeah. She's
We're
like,
gonna
"You
go see
forgot me. You
Matan."
knew I wanted to see her." So
I was like, "We about to go see Matan," and then that day you slid through, and then she was still sleeping because she's been up all night
doing her orders.
doing her order.
her
Oh,
business.
her new bags came in, bro.
She showed it to me, the big bag and the tiny one.
No, she got new ones. She designed new stadium bags.
Oh,
They're
wow.
like smaller stadium bags, and they were just delivered today, and we're just kind of looking at them. But
Those
yeah,
are like the samples. Are they samples or are they
no,
the
it's
actual?
like because she already got the sample,
Okay.
but she got like a whole shipment. You know, because they're doing. I guess BTS is doing like a surprise concert
Yeah.
in the fall or
Mhm.
something. You know, even though they said they're taking a break from each other.
Yeah, they're not.
I guess it couldn't have been longer than 3 months.
I mean, 3 months is a break
That is a break.
because you gotta look at it, NFL.
But when you're a
players-
billionaire, is that a break?
well, I mean, NFL players take 3 months off before they start training.
No, they're training all the time. Like if you're a
Well, of
serious,
course, well,
if
I'm
you're a
saying-
serious athlete,
Oh, you're talking about like
training.
LeBron James?
oh, bro, I'm not gonna spend $1.4 million on my body and not be working out every Friday. I better be a super soldier, bitch. What the heck? What the hell? I better leap over buildings.
Oh man, but
What the heck?
yeah. So it was nice. It was nice, but it was nice to get her on there. So next time we'll definitely bring Julie on. But
Yeah, for sure.
I want to see her as much as I can because when she called
She's up there.
yeah, because when she called mommy and says, "Oh, I don't know if I might die tomorrow, so I wish."
Nah, not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. We
Today-
found you.
Yeah. Today ain't the day.
Today ain't the day.
Today ain't the day. So.
Nope.
But she's like, yeah, I don't
No.
want to die without seeing you guys one more time. So
She got so small.
yeah, she did. She did.
She used to be so chunky.
Well, she can't really eat anything.
Yeah, that's facts. She'd be
can't-
eating liquid foods
Yeah,
and stuff.
most of the time. And
Yeah.
rice. She loves rice.
Boy, to this day.
To this day, she loves rice.
To this day,
So-
she eating that rice and sauce, boy. That
Mhm.
bean sauce.
But yeah,
That's fire.
so definitely we're gonna do that again. But like you said, to each its own.
Yeah.
So
So what?
you know what? You got anything for our audience viewers that you wanna introduce your?
No, I just need a day off so I
Company.
could get started on these damn designs. That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
I need to do.
He's like triple overtime working
Yeah,
for everybody.
man. I really thought I was gonna have a break, but nope. I had to wake up early to help them survey the land, so they took out a good amount, and then the guy came to do an estimate for the bathroom, so I had to be available.
Present.
For that. That's
Present.
crazy. Present. It's like, bro, we got machetes in the house. Why you need me to
Oh, you
watch?
trying to go Haitian style?
Yeah, we got machetes.
Oh
Soon
man.
to be blickies. What the fuck?
But
What the fuck?
yeah, man, I'm interested to see the artwork that you're working on, man, because I know, like you said, you're
Yeah, I just dropped a beat. To this day, I still haven't minted it. That's crazy.
yeah, because I know that you are getting some shirts ready for us,
Mm-hmm.
so we can
And then I got to work on 5-star dishwasher.
5-star
That's
dishwasher. And then what
crazy.
did Michael say that he wanted his mean bean to look like?
Me? Oh yeah. So okay. So I have the first one with the whole, the charging aura, with the
Yeah.
fist, and he's like,
Oh, so you did do that one already?
I did that one, but he wants one where he's on the edge of a cliff.
Oh, cool.
And he has like the Super Saiyan 2 aura or whatever.
Oh, okay, like the electricity.
Right, with the
whatever.
gold hair and the blah blah and
Okay.
the sapphire. Is it sapphire?
I think it's
sapphire.
it's
No,
emerald.
it's emerald.
Emerald eyes.
The emerald eyes.
Okay, that'll be interesting. to
Yeah,
see.
man. And then, but yeah, she found me on I think it was her on PlayStation, something like Zoe something
That's her. That's
Okay.
her.
on PlayStation. That
Yeah.
was fire. That
So
was fire.
she's definitely going to, she's definitely going to be very grateful.
Ooh, I can finally go live on Instagram. I got enough followers on Instagram to go live, and I tested it out.
Oh, you have to have enough followers.
Yeah, you have to have a certain amount of followers and engagement to like do Instagram live. So if we ever decide to vlog and stuff, or if we're planning a road trip, yeah,
Bro,
we
we're
going
gonna
live,
bro,
boy.
We're gonna do that all the time.
we're gonna be going on live. I'm gonna be talking shit for free. What the hell?
Yeah. So, but definitely, I know you got a lot on your plate. But like I said, I'm very interested to see what you're gonna do with those shirts.
Shirts.
Yeah, I'll find the material if you can do the design, and then I'll get them on
I'll talk to Julie because she's the whole expert in
You talking about the shirts
yeah
or
getting
the
them-
designs?
No. Well, if I design it, I just need to know that there's
Good material.
good material. Like that's how she ordered like the test shirts and how the different textures of the stenciling and the wording
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
So like I could design it, but it has to be like good quality because I'm gonna be wearing that shit.
That's true. Same thing with like you already invented the triple T logo or tabletop topics.
right.
That we can just copy and
I wanna
expand it and then just wear that as a shirt
I'm
too.
gonna be wearing that. What the heck?
But yeah, definitely, man. Like I said, a lot of exciting things for the future. Fireplace, God Internet.
Got Caleb coming through next week.
Caleb will be here
My
Monday.
boy Fadner's coming through.
Yep,
in August.
We're just finalizing that date,
Yeah, finally.
and then I have
you will literally see the Haitian Hulk. You will literally see the Haitian Hulk sitting in
Yeah,
this
he's
chair.
bigger than me.
Dude is massive, boy. What the fuck? Mount Everest shoulders, boy. That shit crazy.
We're
shit
gonna have to give him the
crazy.
big chair, not
That's
that.
not dandruff on his scalp. That's snow. Bro's in a different stratosphere. That's crazy.
Stop
That's
it! You killing me.
crazy.
You killing me.
But
Nah.
hopefully you guys can hear what he has to say.
Oh yeah,
what
definitely.
He's doing a lot. I recently talked to him. Was it not Tuesday? Monday? When was I here? Monday?
Well, you couldn't call him. You couldn't call him Saturday because we're bowling. So
Right.
did you call him Sunday?
No, we did something Sunday.
No, I work Sunday.
I was here. I think I did. I either called him Sunday or Monday.
I think you did it Monday because I
Yeah.
closed Monday.
And we just pretty much caught up. He really want. I'm really trying to go see his
His
new
crib?
crib. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
I'm
that's
really
gonna
excited
happen.
for
There's a
that.
lot of good things happening, and of course, I'm trying to set up an interview with Michael and Justin to see that dynamic.
Ooh,
That's gonna be
Justin coming back.
yeah. So that's gonna be a new and different
Justin
dynamic.
coming back. Yeah.
And then of course I have a interview set up September with Brooke. Hopefully, she says she's gonna try to get her boyfriend on, but if not, then it'll just be her. But that's it. That'll be an interesting story too.
That's wild. It's like women are more inclined to get on
Podcast
like,
because
yeah.
they have a story to tell. But no, I mean Justin and Michael are pretty cool.
Yeah,
But
that's right.
and then we got David, and of course
That's true.
Yep, we got David, and of course now
Yeah,
Caleb.
that's true.
Now we got Caleb.
Yeah, that's pretty even.
Yeah, so yeah, it's even.
pretty
It's even. It's more. Yeah, more, like you got more men on your side than I do my side. So
The boys.
the boys.
We have the boys on.
boys.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely we have a lot of good interviews coming up, so that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be interesting.
Can't wait for that.
Those are gonna be new and different dynamics, and of course, we definitely have to check out David's production video.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, because
My boy sent us.
yeah, because he definitely wants to do that for us.
we gotta
so we can fix our ugly mugs.
Yeah.
Oh, because I've been getting
we got a
kind of
spot reserved on the crew.
yeah. So because we kind of been getting like critiques on timestamps on our YouTube videos because we're kind of pretty.
1 second. All right, go ahead.
I hate you.
I'm dead.
No, but we've been getting critiques on our YouTube videos on we have good conversations, but it's just like you know how a lot of YouTubers are doing timestamps. So
That's a lot of fucking work.
yeah, but David
Why do
kind
I gotta listen to myself after I just spoke?
I know, but David kind of
Yeah.
said that he would help us out with that. So that was awesome for him to offer.
Yeah.
So definitely we'll check it out. But yeah, man.
Bro, he's gonna make us look like a movie, bro.
I know, right?
We're gonna get a whole trailer.
Bro, he's gonna make the sweat off my forehead start dancing.
We're gonna be a summer blockbuster. What the fuck?
This summer on Tabletop Topics, we have two Jeffs. One with hair, one without.
One holding on
One
to his scalp.
What will they discuss today on today's episode of Tabletop Topics?
Random explosion.
I know, right?
The wall just blows up. From
I know that'd be nice. That'd be nice. But to have an intro to Tabletop Topics would be phenomenal. So,
right.
like I said, we
yeah.
are, and like I said again,
I know people are tired of hearing the ice cream truck music.
I couldn't even do it, but it'd be awesome to get a new intro and then have somebody on the team to help us do that. But that's gonna be awesome. Like I said, we have a lot of great interviews coming, so that's gonna be very exciting. But I'm gonna stop bantering because
it's that time.
it is that time.
It's time.
It is
yo.
time to get active.
Get active.
I'm joking, but thank you guys for joining us at the tabletop.
Thank you.
As always, you know you can find us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, TuneIn, Deezer, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And of course, on Wednesdays and Fridays, you can look at our ugly mugs on YouTube. Thank you for joining us at Tabletop Topics. I hope you guys have a good afternoon, morning, and or night.
Take it easy, y'all.